my left side. This is the first time that I'm in the middle.
I think you already know me. My name is Dino. So we are happy to be with us. What was the last time we were in this formation?
Never, I think.
We
Did we?
were one time. It was like
Few years ago. In
Yeah,
the bar.
Yeah. And you also know me. I'm Zvonimir, and I'm also glad to share some new insights into what is happening in Revuto today with Dino and Vedran.
Unfortunately, Josipa is not this time with us. She's going to be next time here, and I believe that next time we're going to have a full founder setup. Idea was to have actually women from the Revuto this time on the event, but unfortunately that was not possible.
Another male, AMA.
Yeah, another male. White man with power. Yeah, but Danny is pregnant. Josipa is out of town. She's going to be attending few events. I know that everybody is asking for Josipa, so I always, tell her, Josipa, you need to be here. So next time, she's going to be here. But that's all for about the setup. Hopefully, you're going to be fine with us. So we have a couple of things that we want to talk about today. So regularly I jump into the Telegram account and I try to answer to your questions, especially when some topic is hot. Then also I'm trying to be as much as possible present on Twitter account. So if you haven't, please follow me. I'm trying there to also tackle some topics that I find are important, and I have some interesting, not just insider information about what's going on, because you don't know everything what's going on, but also I have some different angles or approach about some things that are happening within the Cardano. So that may be good, that may be bad, because yeah, sometimes maybe that doesn't resonate very well with other founders or project, but I don't care. So first of all, I would love to just talk a bit about the numbers that we accomplished, let's say so, because I'm not sure that people are aware of it, and I'm gonna try to talk about it on Cardano summit that's going on in a few days, but more about that later. So first of all, I would just want to say that so far Revuto has 354,441 users, registered users. That number is going up and down because first of all, we cut off the referral program, so that's not working right now. So we are not onboarding new users because it's not helping us. We cut off also KYC because of the referral rewards. We were getting a lot of people, and then not to let them abuse the referral program, we had to KYC them, and that was a really huge expense for us for KYC. So we decided to open the KYC once we actually launched the virtual debit cards, and this is something that we really worked on a lot, and there is a certain procedure how you're going to be able to actually access that KYC. So yeah, and some of the users unfortunately are deleting accounts. I believe that some of them just gave up on us. I see regularly those questions when those airdropped tokens are going to be released. They're not going to be released before virtual debit cards and before we launch custodial wallet, because there is also no financial reason why we should actually release those small amounts of Revuto token on chain, do those transactions, because they cost. With the custodial wallet, that's not going to be a problem, and it's going to be faster procedure and much cheaper procedure for us and for everybody. Still, nobody's going to lose their Revuto tokens, and in the end, when everything starts to work, the price of tokens should follow, and then they should benefit from holding those tokens for a longer period of time. Altogether, if we divide those users, that big, huge number of registered users, we see that more users are coming outside of European. So that's like 208,983 users and 145,463 users are coming within the European Economic Area. That means European Union plus UK. So most of the users that we have are coming from India. That's 46,000 users, and I believe most of them came, I have to be honest about it, because of the referral program. So they were chasing those rewards. People call them airdrops. The second country, we have it's Turkey. We have really big support from Turkey. Those are real users, 40,301. Indonesia, 22,500. Bangladesh, 14,341. Brazil, 12,000, something more than 12. Vietnam, Nigeria, Russia, Pakistan, and Ukraine. Those are from outside Europe plus UK. Within the Europe and plus UK, we have the most users that we have are coming from the UK, 40,622. Spain, that's really amazing, 27,583 users. Italy is third country, 16,804 users. And then our motherland, Croatia, 11,089 users. A couple of days ago, I was present at one really cool event held by Polygon Balkan Hub. So I did a little airdrop there as well. So we were awarding a few users with Revuto tokens, and we talked about the project and everything in our future plans. And I was amazed how many people actually have our tokens, invested in Revu, and actually they download our app. So that was really nice to hear.
You were a part of the panel discussion.
Yeah, I was a part of a panel discussion, and it was really cool. And now we are talking about making the Cardano event here. I'm gonna try now to be, because we don't have it anymore, Cardano ambassador for Croatia, and I have big plans for about what to do with Cardano here in region. What to do with Cardano, how to promote it. Okay, so the fifth country is Poland, 10,405. Germany, amazingly, sixth, 8,500. Then France, Netherlands, Portugal, Romania. A little bit more about the. Okay, I'm just also gonna tell that we have 61,000 people who are KYC'd already. So that's not bad number. I'm gonna just talk a bit about the staking center. So the last number was, I believe that we had like 20, 20, no, I don't see it here, cumulative number, but it was around 2,700 users who actually staked in staking center. That is also a good number. The number of wallets created within the app is now about 60,000. It's somewhere around 61,000. So I didn't so combine the numbers. So the numbers are within the European Union and UK 26,950, and outside is 34,670. So altogether, yeah, more than 61,000 wallets created with the Revuto app. That's really amazing number. Although not all of those people are staking, but 2,700 something around that are staking. About the staking, just quick numbers. So at the moment, total value locked is for the Revuto tokens is 44,900,442. That's a little bit less than it was a few days ago. So I believe that, I know that I wrote the tweet about it. So we hit all-time high regarding the number of Revuto tokens staked. It was above 45 million Revuto tokens, and that is still amazingly good number considering the whole situation. So when we take all those things into account, I believe that with this is something that we can keep, and that it's stupid to say that the price of the token hit a rock bottom, because it can always get worse. but I think that we are somewhere there. So in the future, it should be just only better. I'm proud also that early backers, tier one investors did stake some ADA in our fund pool. So 53,000 ADA was staked there. And the Arsenal NFT holders staked as well. So it's around 18,458 ADA. So those are all good numbers. They're not great numbers, but still, when the market gets better, this is gonna just even get better, and then the whole total value locked within the staking center is gonna sound much better. I believe now we add that number. I'm not sure I can see it here, possibly on DeFi Llama. So we are still on 6th place. So almost $2.5 million at these prices are staked within the Revuto staking center. That is amazing, and we are ranked 6th. Again, Meld is the only project that is non-DEX project, better ranked than we are, and I believe that this is great foundation for the future. Yesterday I had a discussion with the Wave Finance, so possibly we're going to do something with them to actually boost our staking center and offer some more options, but I'm not promising anything. These are just open talks. We're going to see about it. Other things that I wanted to talk about is the Cardano Summit. So this is going to be a long intro. Cardano Summit is something that I didn't expect it would happen for us, but luckily I was nominated, and then people voted for me, and I'm going to go there with my CFO. Possibly maybe, no, Dino has a birthday, and he said that he's not going to be joining us. But still,
I would, but my birthday is on.
Yeah, small arm is gonna be there. We're gonna make some T-shirts, and I'm gonna try to meet some other people from the Cardano ecosystem, because what I noticed, and I'm getting those messages from the community, that some people that others find important from Cardano are not that they're having anything against us, but they don't consider us maybe that we are important as we think we are. So I'm going to try to change that, because I believe that there is a good reason why people shouldn't think like that. I don't know what we did wrong in the past, but I still think that that's just their position, maybe, and possibly because we are not strictly fully DeFi project, in a way, fully decentralized. I don't think that such things are very important. I still think that the usability of the product is very important. I think that we have a really awesome use case, which is actually leveraging crypto and DeFi in awesome way, and this is something that should help promote crypto in general, especially among those people who never got in contact with the crypto in the past. The same goes about the DeFi. So I wrote a tweet today about DeFi and some setups that decentralized exchanges are doing. I don't think that that's real DeFi and how the DeFi should work. Micro lending and borrowing setups, which are actually generating revenue, are something that are good. Even those fees that are coming from token exchange, that's a business. But DeFi, when you just push some other token into setup or into protocol and you lock it up, and then that's how you actually gain, let's call it profit. It's not something that's sustainable. That's not gonna, also my opinion, I believe it's not gonna resonate well among those people. In a way, it already didn't, because we had discussion with the MusliSwap when they were preparing that double yield farming thing, and we actually offered them to be part of that. Well, they asked us, but we said, okay, we are up for it, but only if we get something in return, because if we don't, we are just gonna be giving away more Revu tokens to your platform, we're gonna actually push people to go to your DEX and to raise your TVL, and we don't get anything out of it. Their pitch was that those incentives are actually making people to buy our tokens and to create more buying pressure. I didn't see that happening with those other tokens that are involved in double yield. So I still believe that if you do business, that it should be for mutual benefit. I asked them if we can, we said we're gonna give you Revu tokens, and in return, please give us some milk token that we can actually share to our community and make something with it. And they said that they're not giving away their milk token in that way. And then we said, so obviously this is not gonna work. Also, we offered them in exchange to support their milk token as a top-up token for our virtual debit cards in the future. They were not interested about it. So again, it was their decision. It's not that we didn't want to be there and part of that deal, but unfortunately, there is no farming on any DEX for a Revu token. I don't see that it's gonna change in the future, but again, I don't care. We have our own staking center, and that's good. And that's also something that I believe they don't understand, because other projects, they don't have the way how to actually incentivize their users, their token holders, to keep their tokens, not to sell them actually, because we have a staking center. We are taking advantage of it. Other projects, they don't have their staking center, so they go to DEXs and they give to those DEXs, to those projects, their own tokens, so that they can redistribute them.
Add that, as you just explained, it's easy to make a partnership in crypto these days, but it's harder to make it work beneficial for both ways.
Yeah, so to make business.
It's tricky to make it happen in that segment.
Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna meet with those people and we're gonna talk and we're gonna see if we can change things about it, but if not, I don't care. Virtual debit cards, that's a huge topic. We call that event version 4.0. So we had version 3.0. It was a big launch, big release, because we launched the subscription management service with password sharing and swapping. That was the foundation to be able actually to add virtual debit cards to the setup. Still, it's a huge also step forward, because there is so many things that we had to do to make this possible. We are already testing those virtual debit cards within the team, and we're gonna in next days / weeks be showing previews or how that works. Just a small clips that you actually see that this is up and running. We have testing apps. But the main question is when those virtual debit cards are going to be out for everybody else. So to be honest, I'm still not sure. We told that we're going to try to push out them in November. At the moment, I'm gonna again repeat that it's not that I don't care when they're gonna be out. I really care, about timing. Yeah, that's really, really important. I'm trying to emphasize that as much as possible. And what happened in the past is that we were pushed to release something prematurely, and that didn't bring the results, and everybody is waiting for results. And especially this is tricky, because this update is major update. It's the biggest update for us. It's a core feature basically, and if you launch that core feature and then the response is going to be weak because of the whole macroeconomic situation and crypto market sentiment and everything, we are afraid that people are going to say, hey, these guys pushed out, now they released everything, and this is not working, and we're gonna leave. So this is the first thing. The second thing is, either we're gonna push them out and go, slowly, how the Cardano is going, or we're gonna try to make a splash with it and, move fast and break things. So I'm not sure if the second option is a good option for this situation, because again, we may spend a lot of money on marketing and everything, and we just have one shot because we don't have unlimited funding. And then what? If we end up, getting at the same point, with no results, then we're gonna have to go step by step, bootstrap practically, and that could be a problem because the pockets would be empty in that case. So again, we're gonna think about it now in the next 2 to 3 weeks, what to do exactly. But still, development is not stopping. There's so many things that we need to do, and beyond those virtual debit cards, many features that need to come. I'm gonna also do, I promise that, a smaller roadmap just for the virtual debit cards, so you can get understanding, when the virtual debit cards are gonna come out, then when you're gonna be able to actually top up those virtual debit cards with the ADA and Revuto tokens, and then with other Cardano native tokens, then how we're gonna spread to other regions, and when we open some other features as well. So there is a path, how we're gonna do it, and how long it should last. But luckily, we have time. Now it's a great time to build things, and there is no rush. If you ask me, there is no rush. I know that everybody's rushing things because they wanna actually get profits out of holding our tokens, but those things are not gonna happen overnight. And even when we push out the virtual debit cards, the premium accounts are not gonna be launched instantly. So we're gonna firstly go with freemium model. That's not gonna help for the tokenomics of the token. Premium accounts are. So a lot of things to do. The last topic are questions. So now we're gonna move to questions. So we received some questions from the community, and now guys are gonna try to answer it, and I'm gonna join them. In the meantime, you can also try to ask some questions in our chat. I'm gonna check it right now, and I'm gonna see if there's some good questions to answer.
Okay, in the meantime, I can start working with the questions we
Finally.
have for now. We're gonna try to answer it. So if we answer something wrong, you can correct us or ask additional questions in the chat below. This one I have to translate from Croatian because, as Vedran said, we have a Croatian community as well. So the question is about password sharing, when it will be available, and will it differ if we start with UK, and what about other countries? So as far as I know, the password sharing feature is already out and up and running. If it's not working for you, please contact our support, but it should be working when you go to your application under subscriptions. You need to add credentials, and then you should be able to use it with your colleagues and friends.
Dino?
Yeah.
Did anybody told you that you look like Brad Pitt? Ever?
Why would they lie?
Okay, we can continue.
Somebody
then
else.
It's my bad. But this perspective, believe me, it's like no.
If this was a female AMA, I would be flattered, but it's a male AMA, so no. Okay, the next question is Team... sorry, I'm translating the questions. Is Team looking up about marketing options through Twitter? Because Elon Musk just bought Twitter and so on and so forth. Well, we did some Twitter paid options. The thing is that you have to be reasonable when you do that and how do you do it. So for now, in this situation, we can call it bear situation. Maybe the best option is try to with some other things on Twitter. As you can see, Vedran is very active in the recent months and weeks. So he is gaining followers, as far as I know. But also what is popular there is Twitter Spaces. So maybe collaborating with other projects is some marketing option that we should gain exposure. So this is something, if you ask me, is the better way to go at this point, rather than paid solutions. Maybe if we launch VDCs, then we can consider doing that, but maybe Vedran can...
We are cheap, we don't pay those things. But you're right. Twitter Spaces, possibly. Yeah, I'm trying to follow all those things on Twitter, but sometimes I ask myself, how can they, spend so much time on Twitter? I don't know what they're doing, but so many Twitter Spaces, so many tweets. Come on. I'm answering the emails all day, having phone calls with people, having a call with the development team.
But your followers are growing, so you're doing it right.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So.
Okay, the next question is...
Thank you.
The next question is about marketing as well. UK marketing. In the last 2 or 3 weeks, there are many number of... many numbers of articles that are writing about that UK is a crypto pro country, one of the leading in that industry in Europe. So is that one of our plans why we targeted UK? Well, we can say that we did our due diligence, and yes, we like that UK is very pro crypto. Also, we are talking with some people that are from Cambridge universities and some marketing agencies from there. So yeah, we are thinking all over it, but at this point, we cannot say anything more than this. You will have to wait and see what our marketing teams and business strategies have decided, which path is the right path for Revuto. Next thing.
Yeah, so we have another question. I will read it. It's quando vamos poder trocar ADA Revu e Revu ADA no aplicativo da Revuto. I'm not Spanish.
I was wondering about that one.
Yeah.
Vamos, Zvone.
Yeah. I'm not really.
Mucho trabajo.
Yes. I don't speak Spanish, pero I can answer this question. I think
we don't speak any language. We also
I
don't
think it
speak
means
English.
when you will be able to trade ADA and Revu and also Revu ADA in Revuto application. The answer is that that feature is going to be released together with custodian wallet, because we want to give possibility to the people to trade small amounts of ADA and Revu. And right now, if you would like to trade it on the blockchain, then the transaction fees could be really high. So we are going to wait for the custodian wallet, and then you will be able to swap pretty much anytime you want ADA to Revu and the other way. And also there is another thing I would like to say. It's like a cheat sheet. Maybe I should not talk about it, but it's a good advice for our fellow Revutonians. So what you can do, you know that our wallet is non-custodial wallet. So we do not have private keys for your wallet. You're the only owner of your wallet. So what you can do right now is use your seed phrase. Be sure not to share it with anyone. Be careful with it when using it online. Do not write it somewhere where it is unsecure, but you can enter your seed phrase in some other wallets, Cardano wallets, which are popular. Do not use some shady wallets, but some famous wallets.
Let's try it out. Yeah.
And what you can do is that you can use a wallet which is connectable to the dApps in the browser, which most DEXs are. So you can open your wallet in some other wallet online, connect to the DEX, and then you can swap, make an exchange, because as you know, Revu is really a liquid token. Yeah. You can trade it both on CEXs and most of the Cardano DEXs, if not all. So yeah, you can do it that way. And the cool thing is that the front end in Revuto application is actually querying
Yeah.
the ledger state of Cardano, and that way it may take some time, to sync, but it is real time showing you the amount of your tokens. So if you trade it on some DEX online, it should also change in the application, because we are scanning the blockchain for your public key and reading what is in that wallet.
Yeah.
So that's what you can do while you're waiting for the Revudex. And of course, when the Revudex comes out, do not do this, but you will have better incentives.
That actually works with any non-custodial wallet. You just
it's not something
restore
Revuto.
your address in any non-custodial wallet with your seed phrase, and that's it. And it's gonna work. But when you talked about the, how to exchange on a decentralized exchange. So what we're doing right now, we are actually communicated every week with IOHK, and we are talking about what we can do actually to make native mobile apps work with those dApps. So our app is not running in browser, and we cannot use those SIP protocols to actually connect to web-based apps. I also think that that's not secure. You need to actually sign those transactions that mean, I don't know, they can be whatever. So we see exploits happening all the time. With the mobile apps, that's not possible. We are also focusing on mobile only solution, because we believe that that's the future. It's much better for the user experience. And in the end, Cardano is going to have to do something to actually, you broke your microphone.
I think it's working. Maybe the techman can confirm.
It's okay. So so something, they should, somebody should build an SDK for the mobile wallet to be able to connect to those dApps. So that would be cool. That would be nice. I think that also in the future, all those web-based dApps will looking away how to switch to mobile. So that's a big topic actually, and this is why I don't like it, because then people say, we cannot, our wallet is not wallet because it cannot connect to dApps. It can, you can restore it again in any other non-custodial wallet, Cardano wallet, and use it to connect to those dApps. That's a walk around for now, but we're looking away how to change that. With our own DEX, obviously that would be a seamless process, because the DEX that we built is built into native mobile app, but that's what we did. Others are not doing that. Let's continue with the question. So, Dino.
Okay, the next one is, please tell us about any ongoing collaboration, working relationship with IOHK and any other major Cardano entity. Yeah, you would like to know, wouldn't you? Unfortunately, we cannot disclose all the information we have, but what we can say is that we are on a weekly calls with IOHK. What is going to strengthen that collaboration is what I suppose it will, not only with IOHK but with many partners of Cardano community, is Vedran, because of you, is going to be a speaker in next Cardano Summit. It's going to be around my birthday, November 19th, right?
Yeah, it's from 19th to 21st. We're going to be there on 18th. I'm going to be given opportunity to present Revuto on stage for 10 minutes, and then also I'm going to be participating in panel on the main stage. So that's good, and hopefully I'm not going to ruin it.
Don't forget the beers, and it's going to be fun. That's one thing. The next thing that I personally believe is going to be good thing for our community exposure and contacts accumulation is what I presented to Vedran, that we have an open space for Cardano ambassador for Croatia. We believe that Vedran would be a perfect fit. for that spot, and hopefully Vedran will apply, and hopefully he will be elected. And that, if you ask me,
you convinced me.
I did my best because it gives you opportunity to even have a tighter connections with Cardano and the community and the people you can connect with, and the Revuto as a company can get even better exposure and contacts. So that is all I can say about this topic and IOHK.
I also want to thank a few. Well, yesterday I had a nice chat over Twitter with one supporter who actually connected with me with one stake pool operator who, it's not that she has a bad opinion about us, but she didn't care about us, and now I'm gonna change that. So, and hopefully I'm gonna change that with some more people as well. So yeah.
Good news, yeah. So we have another question. It's, please lay out the planned step-by-step roadmap of utility with some dates. Unfortunately, I cannot give you exact dates and step-by-step roadmap now, but what we're doing in Revuto is that we're thinking about making a detailed step-by-step roadmap in the following days and weeks. The thing is that we had a roadmap with some fixed dates in the past, but things have changed. You know, some things were delayed, some new things were even added, you know, some things were made even before the time. So now that roadmap, which was written a few years ago, is not relevant anymore. Some things we did, some things were delayed, as I said. So what we're going to do is make a new roadmap with some new dates, some new predictions, let's say, because the roadmap is always a prediction of when you will be able to do something, and we're going to share it with you, of course, so you will know what is coming in Revuto in the following months and years. So that's the best I can do now. I cannot share it, but stay tuned, follow our social media as you do always, and you will be updated.
Yeah. Dino? The next one is, I hold all of Revolution NFTs. When can I start using Netflix and Spotify NFTs? I live in Denmark. First of all, congratulations of being an owner of all our NFTs. You live in Denmark, that will not make a big difference at this point. As far as we know, we will roll out, as we just spoke, things in steps. So step by step, the first thing is the VDCs, and what we have planned for now is UK. As you already know, we have a custodial wallet in plan as well. So once we have those things rolling, then you will be able to make the best of your NFTs that you are holding right now. So keep on holding and we'll keep on rolling.
Oh, that was a good one. It's my turn, huh? Yeah, please tell us if Revuto has any grand plans intended for the Cardano Summit. So when talking about grand plans, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about the virtual debit cards, and I'm gonna talk about debit cards in general, because I believe that that's really, really great product and important product for whole Cardano ecosystem. Why? We've been granted electronic money institution license, and we are just one of the few companies who are holding that license within the Europe in general, and we can do so many great things with it. We are in a way regulated fintech business. First thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna issue those debit cards, but we can offer so many great financial products, and this could actually help Cardano community to be recognized from, you know, people who are not so deeply connected with crypto, because they are going to be able to get advantage of using those liquidity pools, DeFi setups, and so many other things in such a simple way to actually help them not only save money but earn money and things like that. And when you have traditional instrument like debit card, that opens so many things, and I'm not sure, you know, why people are not supporting us more with the approach that we took. I don't know if they're even aware, you know, what we have done in the past year and who are our partners. Mastercard and Rails are WorldPay as acquirer. So all big names and strong partners. So many people talking about Meld and things. They announced some similar things, but I believe that we are much further with that roadmap. I didn't hear about any plans that they're gonna launch any time soon, something like that, any financial product like that. So
everybody's
trying to. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to talk about that. I'm gonna announce it on stage. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna announce the exact date of releasing those virtual debit cards and then physical cards as well. But I'm for sure gonna talk about it, and that's a huge topic that I'm gonna tackle. Anything else? Yeah, so I already mentioned that I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna try to network as much as possible, be kind to people, and promote Revuto actually. That's the goal. Hopefully I'm gonna meet with Charles and
have some beers.
Yeah, and drink, make him drunk. That would be nice. To see how much he can take it.
Right.
Okay, let's move
Next
on.
one. The app is progressing great, but can we get a total value of wallet and value of staking center shown not only in tokens but USD, Euro, and potentially BTC, Ethereum equivalent? Well, that is a good question for Vedran mostly, but what I can say is for now that we are looking rather in direction of USD and Euro. Than BTC and Ethereum, because this is our main focus, and that will be shown when.
Yeah, so we are updating all the time with all those small improvements. We are listening to you. Whenever you have some cool suggestion, you can put it on Telegram or Twitter, and I'm then addressing those topics to development team. We already did some changes with the NFT center and then with the staking center. I believe this is a good approach to show the total amount that is staked within the staking center, then your total amount, even with the rewards. Now you have just a cumulative number of those tokens, but you don't see what is the price of those tokens and the total value of those tokens. So we're gonna add more details with time. We are working on it. It's really hard to do all those things in parallel. I'm always pushing. Developers are hating me, but I am with you. I believe that those small changes are really making app really stand out.
Right, thank you, Vedran, for explaining that. The next question is, will Arsenal t-shirts arrive before Christmas 2022? Oh, that's a funny one. People are always people are always talking about the shirts. Yeah, we have they made up. We are also working on many shirts at the moment. One is for the summit that you're attending to. They should be up and running maybe even this month.
Well, so first of all, there are still some users who didn't leave the address for those t-shirts. That's the first thing. And the second thing, so what was the problem? Also, the artwork that we had for NFTs, it's low res in a way. Those photos didn't work well for high resolution on a t-shirt, so we were waiting for a designer to make high resolution graphics to put them on the shirt, but the shirts are gonna come by the end of the month, I'm sure. So, I'm not gonna say.
Depends
I'm
where
sure
you live. Maybe that's also
because we're gonna take a cheapest possible route delivery. It's a bear market. Come on. Kidding.
You can pick it locally in Croatia if you want, so that's also an option.
So the next one is We have a question from user. I would like to know if it's already known which Cardano native token will be rewarded from the R fund stake pool. So yeah, we actually know which one. We already announced it in the past. It's going to be Zik, and it's going to be Genius Yield and Genius X tokens.
And some Rev tokens as well.
Yeah, some Revuto tokens, of course, along with ADA you get for staking, of course. So yeah, those are the tokens. Maybe in the future there will be more when we make partnerships and investments with some other Cardano projects, but it's bear market. We cannot promise anything now at this moment. But what I have to mention, because we have been seeing these questions a lot on our social media, it's not up to us when these tokens will be minted. You know, some of these projects are going to still have to have the ICO. So after they have ICO, we have priority on the tokens. So yeah, we're going to get it after the ICO, and then we will deliver it to our users, airdrop it. So we cannot do it obviously before the token is minted. So
yeah, but we still have time, because we said that those Cardano native tokens are going to be released a year after the staking.
Yeah,
so
there's still time, but some people are asking, you know, when it's going to happen. But it's not the question for Revuto. As soon as we get these tokens, according to the deal, we're going to...
And that's also the question for our fund in general, because how the our fund works is that we invest in those tokens, we plan to profit on them, and the first token that we plan to profit on is the Genius Yield token. So they now announced that launchpad on testnet. So if everything goes right, we're gonna see that launchpad live, and then I believe they said month after that they're gonna launch their own ICO. So, and the week after they launch it, we should be the first one to get those tokens, and we're gonna be able to sell them. Hopefully the price is gonna be really good, but we should profit a lot because we really bought those tokens for cheap, and because we are cheap. And then we can actually pay out the rewards and also reinvest. And this is important to say, because also we invested in Zik quite a lot of money, and we want to actually profit on those tokens as well. But now we are waiting for those guys to actually make their own ICO or IDO. I talked to them, and they're also waiting for right timing. I cannot tell them or push them, because it would be wrong, even not beneficial to us, if we just, you know, force them to do ICO no matter what, and then, you know, the token is not going to perform very well, or either even the ICO is not going to be successful, and then we're going to actually be losing money. So we need to be cautious about those things. But yeah, this setup should really work good in when things get better. Yeah, so that's that. So we have some other questions from Ivan. So there are a lot of questions that he sent. I just gonna answer the few of those. So the first question is if the on-ramp is gonna come with the virtual debit cards. Yeah, somewhere around that date, because how we are building those things, that they're so, you know, connected, how would I put it, you know, so everything is so connected, and yeah, we want to actually make as the user interface as simple as possible, so those guys who are going to be adding their own debit or credit cards in Revuto to have them as a source of payment for their subscription, they're going to also be able to use those cards as well for buying crypto within the app. So those things are connected, and I'm gonna also show in the next few days few previews how that is gonna look like. It's really cool. I really love to see, you know, whenever the development is evolving. I think that we have, it's not maybe the best user interface, but I think it looks nice, it's clean, a lot of things are gonna come. So yeah, and one of those is fiat to crypto on ramp. Off ramp is something also we are working on, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon, and I don't want to actually. I'm not keen to allow people now to sell easily those tokens. So off-ramp is gonna come a bit later. Okay, so the next question, are there any changes regarding the premium membership? Not actually. It's just now the matter of if when we unlock that premium accounts, if we're gonna support both two setups, and I think that we will, because there are so many people who are gonna, want to use Revuto, but they don't know shit about crypto. So if we force them to buy Revu tokens and stake them for 12 months, they're gonna ask, what is that? Why I need to, what I actually really need to do to have a premium account. Maybe I just wanna pay 12 or 30 euros to have a premium account, and that's it. So yeah, we're gonna allow them probably to have that option too, and then by getting the cashback and things like that, so they're gonna slowly learn about crypto, and then eventually they're gonna decide not to pay any more monthly fee to be using premium account. They're gonna opt for buying and staking our token, and then we're gonna be in much better situation.
Revuto will help with crypto adoption in a way.
Yeah, well, that's the big topic also that I wanna talk about at the Cardano Summit. I think that we have a great setup for onboarding non-crypto users and inviting them in a way in a crypto space. So yeah, and I think that people are starting to figuring out. I talked with some VCs and everything, and they're talking a lot about Web 2.5, which we are in a way, we are partially fintech, partially Web3 or crypto project, and we have actually the use case that people can connect with easily, subscriptions. So yeah, I think that you're gonna see in the future more apps like ours. Roadmap for NFT Center. There is no actually a roadmap regarding how we're gonna add more features. Although I have a list of features that we wanna add on. It already looks much better, but we're gonna be adding more features, and this NFT center is really gonna be something in the future, and you're gonna be able to send NFTs from the NFT center to other people directly. Minting, yeah, it's a question if the minting is gonna come this year or next year. We're gonna mint those tokens actually when we release virtual debit cards. Why I'm sticking to that plan? Because I believe that people shouldn't. Well, that's stupid for me to say they shouldn't be able to sell, but all those NFTs, they have a utility, and if we release them now when the utility is not working, then they're going to be even pushing us harder to make their NFT worth, and because they're going to try to sell them, resell them, profit on those NFTs, and they're not going to be happy if they're going to just have NFTs that are not actually doing anything. So I believe that the timing for that minting should also be right, and it's going to come soon.
Bear market is slow, so there is no rush. So guys, take your time.
Please
step by
be
step.
patient. Trust in us. Although we
whatever we
look
do,
funny,
whatever we do
funny.
right now, it's not gonna do amazing things. So we have to do it smart and go strategic about it. So
yeah, and there's not like we have 5 chances. We always have just 1 chance with all those things, and we want to make best possible decision to make this product great. Question regarding the KYC, I believe that I answered that. So now everybody is everybody wants to do KYC. It's so funny. People talk about centralization, decentralization, things like that. And now everybody wants to do the KYC. KYC for us, full KYC is 1.5 pound because it's with the proof of address. And then as the flow is, only those who are gonna actually request the virtual debit card are gonna be the ones who are gonna go through the KYC process. Because if we open it for everybody, people are gonna come. They see, I can do KYC. I'm gonna do KYC. And then, it's going to be a huge expense for us. Also, not just the virtual debit cards, and also those who's taking staking center, they're going to also, everybody needs to go through the KYC.
But when we started, many people were complaining, I don't want to do it, why do we have to do it? And now it's the opposite.
I want to do KYC. When is KYC?
It's very interesting to see that.
Dox me.
Do it now.
Do it now. Do you have any prediction regarding the number of users? I already told you about the number of users. The plan is actually to get to 1 million users by the end of the next year. That will be amazing. That's the goal. So this is okay. Dino, I believe it's your turn.
When will there be a new staking option? Well, that's an interesting one. When we first started with our staking center, we were, thinking, well, will people approve this? How many people will start staking with us? And now, as Vedran mentioned at the beginning of this AMA, we are one of the highest TVL, so total value locked. So people are very, very excited about our staking center. And now we have these kind of questions. We are happy that you ask. At this point, we are looking for other options, but as we mentioned many times today, we have to be very strategic about it. One thing for sure, Vedran is going to meet many new people in Cardano Summit. So when you meet people in person, then you can talk about mutual benefits and explain them, and we can see where that takes us. So after that, maybe we will have more information how we will proceed with our staking center. It's not going to be closed. It's just it is what it is, and we're happy that you like it and that you're pushing us to do better and to make more partnerships with better APRs and everything in between.
What is certain is that we're not going to be selling our tokens to buy other tokens, and we're not going to be using our USDT to buy other tokens as well. So if they don't want to exchange tokens for mutual benefit, then fine with us. Still, we're going to try to make those partnerships. I just want to also tackle that information that we released last time. We were thinking about releasing the token called call option token. Yeah, and in the end we did a lot of internal research and everything, and we decided that it's too complicated. It's it wouldn't resonate well with you, because those tokens would, they would have to be cheap, and then we would give you right to buy a Revuto token at one period of time when those conditions meet for a certain price, and it's in a way it's a derivative on how. Did I say it right?
At this stage it's very complicated, so let's stick with what works, and we'll see where that takes us.
It's so we decided not to do it.
The next one is, what about the airdrop lotteries? So that's also an interesting one. What about the lotteries? So we were thinking about maybe, but maybe Vedran will confirm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe somewhere around Christmas, maybe between Christmas and New Year's Eve. So expect in that time, it's
the first lottery for
gifting.
So
maybe in that.
That would be great, to do for those astronaut something amazing, and to reward them.
Yeah, you should wear
with the lottery
costume, red costume on the Christmas.
I'm gonna bring you gifts, guys. I'm gonna bring you gifts.
Santa Claus Vedran.
So
Revo close.
Another question is, can the password manager get its own navigation point in the app? that's a good idea. I cannot confirm it at this point or say that we are going to do it, but we are definitely going to tell that to our developers. They might put it in their pipeline for the application, to the backlog. And yeah, let's investigate it and see if it's possible. I mean, it is possible, but if it's worth doing, and if that's something our developer team can do in the following updates. So yeah, we're going to transfer that to the dev team. I cannot speak for them. They're going to kill me if I say they will do it. And
yeah, sometimes we have great ideas, but then they're really hard to execute. There is also idea, and we're gonna do that. So we're gonna pull out the staking center out of the Revuto wallet, because especially when we do a custodial wallet, it's not gonna make any sense to go to custodial wallet, non-custodial, and to go to the staking center, because staking center is in a way
custodian wallet.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna change that and put the staking center on front. That suggestion is cool suggestion to also pull out the password sharing and swapping feature out. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. The last thing and the last question from this set of questions is about subscriptions itself. So we have database of, I don't know how it's, I have to check the number, but I believe now 2000 something subscriptions are added, but I don't think that we actually put all of them in our database. So there are some subscriptions that are outdated. I know that. So if you have any suggestions, what to add or what to remove, please send to our support team an email and write about those things. Also, if you want to make a list and contribution, do it so. Also, I want to make possible for you to add those directly, new subscription into database, but that could be tricky, because then people could add, whatever, some crazy things that we don't approve. So we'll see about that, but yeah, we are working on that. Still, try to add as much as possible those subscriptions. It helps us to improve the product, and also, to actually grow that database of the subscriptions that are important, because we are following actually, how that works is that only those subscriptions that are repeating, we are actually adding to our database. There's some unique subscriptions from unique markets that are just maybe not so important.
Do it once,
Once.
Well.
Okay, so that's it for, I won't say today, because maybe we have some question here on YouTube. So let's go from the end. Wow, we have 21 current viewers. That's amazing, considering it's a Friday evening, and but I knew that this one, I said even before, this one is going to be tough. The next one is going to be probably even tougher. I don't know what to expect from Q1. It's going to be a really strange winter, not just crypto winter, but winter in general, because of all those things, with, especially in Europe, with the situation with electricity, with gas and everything, so with prices. So we see how the market is gonna react. Just tuning in, good to see Zvonimir and Dino here. They're always responsive to the community, especially in the trading group. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, we are always here from the beginning, so...
Yeah, but you're not gonna get raise. That didn't work.
You caught me.
Marco said, he said many times he doesn't care. Yeah, I did. Because, yeah, we have, when I say I don't care, it's not that I don't care, but I just want to say that we have our own path, and then that we're not going to change because of what somebody else is thinking about us, because we are not like others. Yeah, that's a fact. Our project is not like many other crypto projects, that's a fact, and maybe not maybe, but I know that, you know, because of that they think that we are not. I don't know how even, you know, what word would I choose, that we are not a crypto projects, because those hardcore blockchain developers, when they don't see something that they're familiar with, they just, you know, say, you know, that's not a crypto project. That's not cool, and that's why I say I don't care, because yeah, it doesn't bother me. You know, we're gonna still do what we plan to do. Some details about adding stable coins. So at that event that I mentioned, I already met once again with that guy who is helping me regarding that topic. Is a lot of paperwork, and I'm gonna now directly talk with the regulator. Recently there were a lot of talks about regulation in general, about the crypto and that Mica, I don't know how should I pronounce it. Yeah, a regulation that is gonna come into force in 2024. So a lot of changes. We have advantage there because again we are regulated. We're gonna try to push that stable out. Yeah, and that's, you know, we're gonna try. I don't know if we're gonna succeed. It's not a simple thing to do. I still believe there is opportunity.
Go against regulators.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but if somebody can do it, you know, we're gonna be able to do it regarding the regulation. Not not anything else. Marco said, if the t-shirts are gonna come before next time, that's gonna be great. But I'm just afraid if I'm gonna need a bigger number. That same goes with me. That's a good one.
We should deliver one size fits all, you know. Expandable for all.
Elastic.
Okay. What else? So Revuto wallet is not multi-address, it's just one address for now. If we would want it, we could do the same thing. So we could open the possibility for a Revuto wallet owners to restore seed phrase or wallets coming from other wallets. But that be said, for now, we're not going to do that because sometimes some non-custodial wallets are using a 24-word seed phrase, 12-word seed phrase. I believe there is a 15 also, some kind of combinations and all kind of different things. And we don't want to actually allow users a lot of those options because again, we are focusing more on average Joes, you know, those people we need, not strictly crypto savvy people. Those are going to be our users. So for now, nothing like that. Who can sign up for debit cards? Which region? Just European Economic Area. That's European countries plus UK plus Andorra, Liechtenstein, or something like that.
Switzerland and so on.
Switzerland, but without Malta.
Norway.
Without Malta at this moment, and still without Germany and Austria.
At first, but of course we're working.
Yeah, I think that would be it for today. It's hour and 10 minutes. We said, you know, we said before, and we said we're gonna try to be quick this time. It didn't work.
We had some longer sessions in the past, so compared to that, we're quick today.
We thought it's going to be even quicker, but we had a lot of questions. And,
Sorry if we didn't answer some questions. There were many more. Probably there were on other social media some other questions, but yeah, I think we covered most of
most
of the topics.
Yeah, and we're gonna answer them. So whoever has any kind of question, again, ask us directly on Telegram. We still have admins. Don't worry about that. Although some not some, but other international groups, it's not that we cut them off, but we said that we're gonna not be directly managing them anymore. We are not paying for those anymore. It doesn't make any sense. Even those admins, they admitted that the engagement is really, really low, and so for now that's the case. I believe that we had, the setup that we had in the past was really overkill. At one point we had 16 international groups on Telegram, and I said, guys, we're not Real Madrid that we have fans all over the world. We're just a small football team at the moment. Once when we get there. But in our eyes, we were big, so we said, we're gonna try to.
We wanted to provide full support to all communities, and
we learn with time also, on our own mistakes.
You can catch up on everything in our main general discussion group, and as we already spoke about, follow Vedran, and he always delivers the most news in his Twitter account. Many people do copy your Twitter posts in the general discussion group.
So please do that. Yeah, because it helps.
Others can follow as well.
Yes, and just and write about Revuto on other channels as well, Telegram channels and Twitter accounts. Because whenever somebody asks, what do you think? Which projects is gonna explode in Cardano? Just write Revuto, Revuto, Revuto. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye.
See you next time.
See you.
Ciao.
Bye.